Hello, Plum here, playing World of Tanks, and I'm back. Sorry I've been away. I've been doing all sorts of stuff. Working mostly, and spending time with my family, because this is summer holidays. So, apologies for the lack of content in the last week. Just haven't had time, I'm afraid. So, we're going to watch a couple of replays. I've decided to watch this one first. I don't even know what the second replay is going to be. I've been sent some really nice ones in the last month, so I'm looking forward to picking one of the others. It is going to be a very good game, I assure you, whatever it's going to be. This one was actually sent to me by a guy called Chris, and he's called X-Baggers, and he's in his Tortoise, and he asked me to look at it just for one moment, really. So I was fast forwarding through the replay to look at the moment, and I was thinking, that doesn't look like a bad game. I'm going to do the whole thing, but I do need a bit of filler right now while we're cruising down to the other end of Himmelsdorf. So the other night I went round a friend's house, and he said to myself and a few of our mutual friends, he said, come round, I've got VR. He's got the HTC Vive. So we all went round, all expecting to be thoroughly unimpressed. Actually, it was really amazing. I am now convinced that VR has got a future, particularly to do with games. It was extraordinary. There'll be a little bit of video up on the screen of what we did. Played lots of different games. You've probably seen the zombie game where you stand in the middle of a dimly lit part of Himmelsdorf, it looks like, and defend yourself against zombies with a torch and a pistol. That was very exciting to play. I don't suppose it's got much shelf life just doing that, standing there, but the first time you try it, it gets your heart beating, I tell you. When you realise there's one behind you and you just spin your head around to look at it and it's in your face. You just ping up your pistol and you're just like, get away from me! Going with the headshots. Yeah, it was extraordinary, and the archery game was really good fun too. I think I liked that the most, the archery game. It was very intuitive, pulling the bow back, hearing the string go tight, a little bit of rumbling in the hand controllers. It was really amazing. So it can be yours for £700. I'm just rather glad my friend bought it. Anyway, now we're getting to see some action now. How long did that take? First 3 minutes of the game just to roll down here, and we can see artillery. Get a nice big juicy hit into the artillery, 428. Don't know much about the Tortoise, except it's a big, lumbering, slow, tier 9 British tank destroyer, and it can do a formidable job when it is being attacked frontally. We're going to see him have to defend himself very well at the end of this game, so it's worth sticking around for this replay. So we push around the corner, and surprise! Enemy Tortoise backed up in the corner. He's probably thinking, yeah, you won't better pen me. But everyone seems to know his weak spot, because he can't hide it back there. Everyone's just shooting at his commander's hatch. You watch round after round go into his commander's hatch. Our Tortoise thinks, oh, my guys have got this. Turn his attention to the T10 that comes around the corner. Face hugs him. Not going to let him get through. Gets a nice big hit into the T10, and are we actually going to get the kill shot as well? Not intentional, I think he was just covering our guy's flanks as they were working over the Tortoise, and look at that, he just rises up elegantly, says shoot me in the commander's hatch, pop. So, we've got 5 tanks, the enemy have got 5 tanks. I think this is all going to go the enemy's way now. Looking at the medal he gets at the very end of this match. It's the nice one that you hope to get when you're playing against 5 enemy tanks. You know the one. So we've got to watch his teammates get taken apart now. 3 teammates, or 2 teammates left, 3 of us left altogether, and they're all surging back to base. We are capping. We've still got all of our hit points, even though we have had a few shots taken at us. The armor's working beautifully. We've got a slightly weak pair of tracks. X-Baggers is doing a great job here, so now it's just us. Us versus 5, including a heavy tank, medium tank, light tank, and 2 artillery. Luckily, we're on Himmelsdorf, so he's got not too many worries about the artillery shells, because they're going to have to have a very steep approach if they're going to be shooting him at any point. T110E5 pulls up. That's the one I'd be most worried about, probably. T110E5. Then in behind us comes a T49. And we're looking for the shot. We want to get some damage on this guy. Managed to kill T110E5, which was really important to do. And then we get a shot at the T62A, who for some reason decided it would be a good idea to stay just adjacent his gun rather than drive behind him like the T49 player did. And pretty quick reload, relatively, for a tier 9 tank destroyer. T49 is trying to stay safe, and that plays right into our hands. We can shoot the artillery in a moment. This is all just going too... it's just... It couldn't go any better the way the enemy team are responding to his presence in the into the cap. Now this is the bit he sent me for. You may remember in my How to Do a Commentary video I used my Yag Tiger to press up an enemy tank against the back of a wall and turn it on its side. And whether or not he remembers me doing this, I don't know. You just kind of despair and you're just pushing, and then suddenly it just rolls over. Now luckily they've only got the artillery left. I couldn't do what he's about to do. I couldn't finish him off. My little video when this happened to me. One! Poor T49. Just sitting there, taking it right in the head. Turning your turret is not going to help. T49 dead. Now what have they got left? What is that tank silhouette? The FV3805. Where is he? Where is he? Last spotted long time ago on that road just behind us. So we're capping once again. We've got 8 minutes left on the clock. The RT is going to have to come and shoot us. So you'd expect the RT to either come from behind us or maybe come down from A1 position down that road on the right. Lots of things going on in chat. Lots of idiotic talk. People with nothing better to do. Go back to your garage and start another game. There's nothing to see here. I can't remember because I was fast forwarding through this bit how long this bit takes. Oh, he's come up behind us. Best possible chance for the artillery. He puts it in the wall. We should have died. That should be game over. Now we've got to start trying to outmaneuver this FV, which is a bit tricky because we're not exactly got the highest traverse speed in the world, but we've got good enough. Job done. A really good game by X-Baggers in his Tortoise. Let's take a look at his post-game stats and see that shiny medal that I'm always rather fond of. So that performance for X-Baggers was easily good enough for his ace tanker. We pick up some mini medals, Bruiser, Duelist and Fire for Effect. There she is, Kolobanov's medal. What a glorious sight that medal is. I would like to get one tonight, please. I love getting that medal. Top Gun, engaged everything we saw, but maybe the highlight was the T49 being pressed up against the wall. Never give up, never despair. If you're in a slow moving, heavy TD against a light tank, or even probably a small medium tank, you probably stand a chance of pressing them up against the wall. They'll try and go behind you, so give them the chance to go behind you. And then be close to a wall when they do it, and then just try and press, wiggle jiggle, and finally they seem to turn over. We've seen it twice now on the channel, so don't give up in your TDs when you're being surrounded. How do we do on the team on that one? Very nice indeed, 1358 XP, 4223 damage done, so we're top on damage, top on kills, top on XP, top on medals. It's a great game. That's the result screens I like to see. Enemy completely dead, our team completely dead except for the person sending in the replay. Well done, X-Baggers. Right, I'm going to go to my Gmail inbox now and pick out another replay to watch. Back in one moment. And so welcome to the second game. This is Olympus 2016. He is in the clan that I'm a member of. Still looking for new recruits. If you're a happy-go-lucky kind of chap or girl and you'd like to join a very nice clan. Often playing of an evening. Things have been a little bit quiet lately, but it's the summer holidays, to be expected. I imagine things will liven up again once everyone's back at school or back at college or back at university or back at work or whatever situation. Taking a blind shot over towards that Stug 3G. Olympus here driving a formidable machine, the KV-2. Are we going to get our first kill? He's going to get a lot of kills in this one. Not that one. Team's only got 14 tanks left. I don't think it's spoiling anything if I tell you he's going to kill most of them. Many tanks are about to die to the KV-2, which is extraordinary because the KV-2 never really feels like it can do those kinds of games. Obviously it happens every now and then, here's one of them, But I've had some good KV-2 games, but they're normally in a platoon where you can really rack up the damage between teammates. When you're playing on your own, it's much more difficult to do because of that epic reload. Your mobility's pretty darn slow, and we're reloaded. I imagine we're going to pop. Oh, he's got the complete side of a T1 heavy. Don't even aim. Well, you do aim, but you don't need to aim too much. That is a big target over there. And can we finish him off? Nope, someone else does. Okay, so they've got 13 tanks left. We haven't killed anything yet. Surely we're about to kill something. KV-2 hugging a corner. Staying arty safe. They do have one artillery. We're being patient. We've got our Skoda T24 to our right flank, which is probably more to the attention of the enemy team right now. Come on, come on, push, 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 shove, shove, shove. Kill him. Yes, we get our first kill. Take out Meridius Beacon. Cool name. In his SU-100. Why? Keeping our Skoda T24 in the game and keeping that little bit of interference going. You need not to be focused when you're going to be having an epic game like this one's going to turn out to be. Calling for help. We have just lost our Skoda T24, so what I was just saying has now been nullified. We're kind of on our own. Oh, we miss! We miss! And we take a bounce from the tier 5. You have to forgive me if I lean forward a bit on some of these moments because I'm back on my 4K screen because I've got my graphics card back. I've now got a 1070, which is very nice. The 980 has gone back for a refund. Took a bounce, still got all of our hit points. Take that one in the tracks. The M3 Lee is now over to our... No, he's not. He's just been vaporised by something. 2 tanks. How many have they got left? 1, 2, 3... They've got 9 tanks left. Surprisingly, it doesn't go down to the wire this game. When you see the number of kills he gets, you think, well, that's going to be a 15-minute game, but no, it's not. I don't know how many shells we're going to start lobbing across the map in a minute, but I'm expecting to see one long-range shot at least. Oh, this poor guy. Mr. Pasta Box. Get your pasta box and leave. Now, we've actually taken some damage. What shot us? I don't know. Feels like artillery's having a go at us now as well. We have got tanks in the cap, so it's just everything's mute right now. The enemy team is winning. Oh, we've got 4 tanks. The enemy team have got 7. Oh, is this going to be the long range shot I was hoping we'd see? No. More concerned with the cap, I think. So we've got a KV-1S running interference, hopefully. Hopefully we can get this kill shot on the Stug, which is sat right out in the open. Aiming. Take another hit from distance. And another hit. I think that was the artillery coming in then. Marder 38T. Ouch. Skoda T24 is once again doing what so many people tend to do in this game. They just jump to a conclusion before the game's over to start saying, well, you're a bunch of idiots. What were you all thinking? You're hopeless. You're rubbish. You're dead. You're going to take that chance? Oh, yes, we clip him. SM50-100. Polish power. His KV-85 clips one. And he's gone. Grab your coat, mate. So we're up to 5 kills, 5 tanks left. We've got our Churchill and ourselves. Now the Crusader and the ST-39 are over towards where we spawned. We can worry about them later, hopefully. Hopefully they'll both be one-shots. Maybe he can kill 2 with 1. No, just in the middle for that. Did you get Bombardier in a KV-2? Bombardier can be achieved by anything, right? It's not just artillery. Ooh, back up a little bit, back up a little bit. Have we got the gun elevation to get the Matilda? Oh, there's the Marder. Let's use those tanks as cover to push up on this position a bit. We're just going to use the horsepower of the KV-2 to push our way to the front of this. I'll be worried about that light tank Crusader. I don't know where he is, he'll be coming up behind us hopefully at some point, and we can deal with him then. They still got the artillery dropping shots down on us. Don't even aim. Not that in the iron sights anyway. Steve Morris, you're done. 6 kills, that's our top guns secured. Churchill 7 is in the middle of the map. Kind of a no man's land position that he's got the Entire enemy team looking down on his position, so once he's spotted he's in big trouble with Churchill. Hoping to get cheeky shots now on the Crusader, hoping he's going to stay there and not be map aware. We've just appeared on his mini-map. He's not paying attention, he's... Ooh, or is he? Hard to say. No, I guess he's not paying attention because he just started to pull forwards again. Right, 3 tanks remaining. Come on Olympus, we want to see a nice shiny medal at the end of this. They've taken out the Churchill, so it's us versus 3 enemy tanks. The Bishop, the ST-VZ39 and the Marder 38T. Yeah, we're in a good tank to do this. Hopefully we can take ricochets or bounces from these lower tier vehicles and just give us a chance at least. The Bishop that's going to hurt us probably when they land shots on top of us. There ain't much armour on top of that tank. On any tank. I wonder what Wargaming would do then if they did actually fit lots of armour to the tops of tanks in real life. I guess they'd buff RT even more to make it even more powerful. Turning around. So when we were doing the VR night the other night, we were speculating about the uses of it, and it is enticing, it really is. What a prospect in a few years time to be able to be driving a tank like this with a VR headset on in the gunner's position and another friend in the commander's position. Maybe they're the only 2 positions you'll need. Commander to drive the tank and a gunner. Or just do it all yourself but from within the commander's position. The sensation will be remarkable, I'm sure, particularly if you get a seat which rumbles. It's so immersive. Nothing quite prepares you for the first time you put on a good quality headset like that. As far as I'm aware, it's the best quality one on the market right now. Some of you might disagree. Oh, there we go. Oh! KV-2 for the win. Aiming's for noobs. Just point the gun in the general direction of and pull the trigger. Stalin takes care of the rest. Things we all know to be true. So we're going to go in cap. Bring these guys to us. There isn't much time left on this clock for how long this game lasts. I'm assuming that's what's going to happen. They're going to start going to the cap. We're going to start going to the cap, and we're all going to meet down there for a jolly good KV-2 party, exchanging shells. Yeah, rather than sit still, I would keep moving in this position. I would just go attack him, take your chances, cursing that the gun depression's not that great when a tank's sitting beneath you and you can't quite nail the shot. There comes a shot from the Bishop, so we've got a tiny bit of breathing room now while we reload. Ooh, he's in a tough spot now. What's our reload? Oh, there's the Bishop. What are we going to go for? We're going to go for the Bishop. Take out the Bishop. That just leaves this little tier 4 medium tank who is able to pen us, and he's tracking us. So he's doing his best, but if he just sits there, we've got the hit point pool, hopefully, to do this. Oh, our tracks eat that one. Is he going to keep going for the track? He is, and he gets some damage, and he just can't outdo our reload, which is surprising because it's a KV-2. He would have probably been better off manoeuvring around us. So Olympus does manage to pick up 9 kills. Let's go and look at his post-game stats. A glorious result screen for Olympus 2016. Ace Tanker, Bruiser, Duelist, Fire for Effect. The beautiful shiny Radley Walters for getting 8 or more kills. Steel Wall, High Caliber and Top Gun. And nearly every tank he engaged he destroyed except that pesky T1 Heavy, which he actually did do most of the damage to. Lots of critical damages to lots of these vehicles. It'd be nice to see exactly what all those crits were in the end, but I think you can do that on here. Team scores, sort it by XP, more than double that of the next player on the team, and more than double the amount of damage, and easily 4 times as many kills as the next person on his team. A total carry by Olympus. Well done, mate. Makes me proud. Like we say, we've got some room still in the clan, so if you play on the EU server, and it sounds like your cup of tea, there is a little bit of bad language of an evening, because it's just a bunch of blokes sitting around chatting on the TeamSpeak, but as long as you don't mind that, then apply, find our clan page and take a look. It's very, very good, I assure you. So, should we do one more or should we leave it at that? I had a pretty good game in my T67 the other day. I think I might save that for the next video. We'll just keep it to those two. For today, happy to bring a video back to the channel. The channel is not dead. The channel is alive. It is breathing. I've just been ridiculously busy. There you go, a couple of nice replays. Thanks everyone. Enjoyed the Tortoise. Enjoyed the KV-2. Keep your heads down, drinking plenty of water. I shall play water tanks again soon. If you need to see his detailed report screen, there it is, because I sometimes do forget to click on that one. Keep your replays coming in, please. I do look at every email I get, and if it's got a good results screen, it gets stuck in here somewhere, and I think, where was that game? I saw a really good results screen, and I'll go browsing for it. See you online, no doubt, playing tanks, and maybe a little bit of warships again. I haven't played warships in a couple of months, it seems, since that last video went up, so maybe 7 odd weeks ago. Just as I said before, more of a winter game for me, World of Warships, because I've got more time to play games that might last 20 minutes. So yeah, we'll see more of that in the autumn and winter, hopefully. So thanks for watching, everyone. I've done all my goodbyes already. I'm useless at this making a video malarkey. Also, speaking of making videos, if you want to have a go at the open mic, please do have a go. Details are on the how-to section of my channel, so you can check there and see how you make your own video, and I'll put it all together for you and put it up on the channel in the open mic section. Hopefully that's going to get a huge boost in the near future, the open mic series. It is going to get some kind of publicity, shall we say, on a much bigger channel than my own. Fingers crossed for that. It's been kind of promised to me, so I'm hoping it's going to happen. Anyway, cut a pow, and I'll play tanks again soon. Take care, bye bye.